show you a demonstration of our safety audit powered by artificial intelligence. So I'm jumping into Praxie, and we have lots and lots of different applications and lean best practices, and can design these to your exact specifications. I'm going to show you our safety audit process. And again, everything is completely designable to how you might want to use it. But in a safety audit, you do the audits, you view the scores and trends, and then you can generate executive summary and even action plans. So the way it works generally is you can come in here and generate a new audit, and those audits can be set up into whatever stage gate you want. Generally, planning, in process, completed, whatever sort of stage gate process you want. When you generate the audit, what happens is it'll generate the form, and in this form, you can select who the auditor is, the area you're going to audit, the date, and this is being pulled from the phase gate it's in. You can see it's assigned. So at that point, you have all of these different areas of safety audit that you want to audit, and you can go in here and you'll see I can't make any changes to these. These are designed into the fundamental template that generally would be configured to exactly how you want to manage this in your organization. And then on the right, you can score, from 1 to 5, whether you're in good shape down to bad shape. And the ones are the ones that are in bad shape. And you can see here, PPE needs to be restocked. There are nails found, and these are all editable. So this is as you're doing the audit, you can go through the edit, and then you can score the area, and that generates the score for this general area. Then you go to equipment, are all the machines and equipment properly guarded? Lockout targets, procedures in place and followed, et cetera. And then you score each of them and you put the information in. Same with materials. Are you storing materials effectively? Lifting techniques are right. Forklifts are being used correctly, et cetera, et cetera. And as you go through, and all of these links and the structure of the form and what data you want to capture is all completely configurable. And I'll just quickly show you how we do that. But you want to make sure whatever tool you choose, whether it's Praxie or somebody else, has the ability to really design this to your specifications. Our system allows us to build this and whatever information and forms you want, and add those, additional records, et cetera, to whatever specifications you guys want. I'll get out of that and come back to the app itself. So now I've gone through each of these areas. I've gone to hazardous materials, I've gone to emergencies, et cetera. I've gone, and after I've gone through the entire audit, what happens is it will go through and generate a summary. And what it does, this is where AI comes in. It goes through and generates a summary on all of the number ones. So if I went here and I made this a number 1, and I said, lock out procedures are not followed. Let me just quickly do that. Are not followed regularly. I'll just say not followed, that's fine. Okay, so that should, in the summary, if I click this, now this will take 20 seconds. The current AI models take about 20 seconds. Google and others have released newer models. This is going to take generally about 1 second. We'll be upgrading in the next few weeks. So generally this will take 1 to 5 seconds to go do and generate the summary. And now you can see that the summary has been updated and generated. And it will, if we go through this, it'll talk about the lockout issues, et cetera. So the summary then generates from all of those number 1. So you have an executive summary of the last audit, and anybody can read this. So instead of a human going in and trying to figure out, we have these 4 or 5 things we need to work on, et cetera, it will generate this. Then you can go in here and edit this if you'd like. And then from there, you can go and it will generate and create a list of tasks from all of the summary items in number 1. So replace spill kits, put hazardous materials, et cetera. And what you can do now is you can go in and create timelines to do these things. You can then assign users, they get notified via email, and all of these actions show up in their to-do list for taking action. If you're using BI or other things to try to do this, the full loop from the audit to the summary and issues that you need to address to the action management is completely covered in this process. And often I see in manufacturing plants, they'll have some sort of dashboards, and then to manage the issue, they send an email. And so that creates a disconnect between the process improvement loop, plan, do, act, all the standard best practices are not covered in the solution that generally is available. So that walks you through how that works. And then the last thing that AI does for us is it will go generate an executive summary based on all of the existing audits. So it'll say, these are the, the issues that have happened. Here's the common problems that we found, et cetera. So you can create and identify general trends that are going on in your audits that are available to this. Now you can archive them so they are no longer, once something is handled, so they're no longer captured in the executive summary. But that's the process. You generate the audit, the manager does the audit, they generate the summaries of those. Those summaries then can be used to generate actions. They manage those actions. And then finally, you can have an executive view for the executive leadership or plant manager so they can see what's going on in the safety audits and that things are being taken care of. You can also see a roll-up of all the tasks across all safety audits. So that's how the audit process works.